Lucid dreaming is so crazy, guys. So basically, a couple of weeks ago, probably some months ago, yeah, by now, some months ago, I watched a series called Behind Her Eyes. I don't know if you guys know this series. I don't like really recommend 100% because it's not like super awesome, but still it was interesting. And there was this thing about like the theme general theme about this series is lucid dreaming, like astral projection as well and stuff. But anyway, lucid dreaming caught my attention, and I remember like I have a friend who used to lucid dream when we were like teens, and I remember talking to him like when we were teens about all the crazy things he could do while he was like lucid dreaming. And I remember that I tried for a while when I was a teen, but it never worked. It's so cool, isn't it? Even and then I was like, okay, I should give it another try, because it's really a thing, guys. And then I started like looking at videos, and I talked with this friend. I reached him out and I'm like, hey, do you have any tips for anyone who never ever lucid dreamed before and want to start or have the experience? And he told me, yeah, start with um how to say a journal, a dream journal, because you will increase your dream recall. You will like soon you'll be able to remember more and more of your dreams, and like longer parts of your dreams. And also when you do have a lucid dream, you will remember it much better because you are writing it down. So I started with my dream journal I told you guys about. And then it's crazy because if you don't write it down, yeah, Gabe, but me too. If you don't write down your dreams right as you wake up, it will probably disappear from your mind after some minutes. So every day I do this conscious effort. Guys, it's hard. It's hard. I have the notebook and the pen right like next to me, and I literally just like roll a little and write down. I try my best to wake up, to stay awake and write everything I remember. So I started dreaming of like so many crazy stuff I dream about. It's surreal. This head is surreal. Andrea Matos, guitarist, take care. Have a good one. So I started remembering more and more of my dreams, but never really started, like, never actually lucid dreamed. Up until the point like I started to have like all the reality checks in place, but I don't do the reality checks as often as I should. So basically you need to like in your awakened life, you need to make sure you were awake. You need to like have it sounds really crazy, I know, but it really works, guys. You have to like have a reality check to make sure you were awake. So I poke my hand like this and expect my finger to go through the palm. I count my fingers and see if everything is okay. There are some things you can do to just check if you were dreaming or not. And you need to do this with some sort of frequency during the day, because then once you were in the dream, you will do that, and hopefully you will notice that it's not a reality. It's actually a dream. It's so crazy, guys. And then I started doing that. Like, I was starting to poke my hand, count my fingers. Also, they say like if you are in a dream, try to read something, get like anything that you can read and try to read. It probably will look funny. Also, look to a clock. Look at the clock, look away and look again and see if there's something weird. Things will get weird in the dream because you're in a dream, and then everything you are expecting to happen, it will happen. So you can also like the girl I saw in a video, she said like jump and aim to fly. If you're in a dream, you'll be able to do that. So I started doing that. I started like not jumping and hoping to fly, but I started like poking my hand. Now like many times per day, I'm like practicing more awareness as well. I tell myself what I'm gonna do or what I am doing at the moment. So right now I'm streaming. Right now I'm going to pee. you know, right now I'm gonna sit down and play the guitar. I'm telling things constantly. And this helps also with your awareness because you will know you are here in this moment. You're not dreaming. And then, guys, guys, I dreamed I was in my old flat back in Brazil. Guys, you won't believe this. You won't believe this. It was so real. I can't. I was in the flat. It's not my flat that I had right now. It's the one that I had before that. And I remember that I was in the living room and something happened that I don't remember what it was. That's the bad part. I don't remember, but something weird happened. And everything something weird happens, you have to reality check. If like anything weird out of the ordinary, even if it's not too bad, even if it's just like a little weird, if like somebody comes at you at random and talk to you in the street, do a reality check. Or if you see a crazy bird or whatever, So something happened in the dream that made me think, oh, I'm in a dream. This needs to be a dream. But yeah, so usually when I have this thought, what happens is that I wake up. So I was like, okay, this is weird. Probably in a dream. And then I there is a clock in the kitchen, and I remember looking at the clock, and I don't know, but something was off. I don't know exactly what happened, but I know something was off. And I was telling myself, okay, I am in a dream. Noelle, don't wake up. Don't wake up. You are in a dream. I was telling myself. And then I was like, okay, I'm going to jump and I'm going to fly. And I was in the living room. Guys, I remember so clearly. And I jumped and I flew. I freaking flew in my living room. How cool that is. It like blew my mind. And I was so excited in the dream. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to wake up and write this in my dream journal. I can't wait to write this in my journal. I'm so silly. I was like, I can't wait to write this in my dream journal. That's so cool. But Noelle, don't wake up. Keep on sleeping. I was telling myself all the time. And then I started like flying around in the living room, and I was like, okay, now I need to go to the balcony and I need to fly away. God, it was quite scary. It was little bit. I was a little bit hesitant. Hesitant, is this a word? Hesitant at first, but it's like a first floor. It's not like it was not like if I would fall, which I knew I wouldn't fall because I knew I was dreaming, all right? But if I would be falling, it wouldn't be that bad because it was like just the first floor. So at the moment when I was like in the balcony and I looked down, I was like, okay, I am in a dream. And I jumped and I flew. Holy shit. What if I was not in a dream? But I was. I did a reality check. I knew I was in a dream. Guys, I flew. I freaking flew through the night. And whenever like I sing this Walking in the Air song, I like remember this because I remember the feeling of flying. And the cool thing is that like I know all the streets and I know the buildings and everything. So I was flying through my old neighborhood in Brazil, and it was night and there was like stars and a lot of city lights. It was so pretty, and I could like really like feel the wind in my hair, in my ears. It was so cool, guys. Oh my gosh. I flew up high over the buildings. This was so surreal, and the coolest thing is that I remember like the feeling, especially when I did the jump and I flew, like the no gravity was so crazy. And then I was like I flew around like to a place where like my godmother lives. It's like close to her building, and I remember that I landed on top of one building and I was looking like the city like that. I felt like, Catwoman or Batman, or and when they are like on top of the city, like looking, can I see anything wrong here? Can I save some lives right now? I didn't think that, but it looked cool like that. And then I was like, okay, now I landed. Can I jump and keep on flying? I could. I jumped and I flew again. Guys, I can't believe this experience. It was so cool. And now I'm like poking my hand all the time. I have like a little, I'm gonna show you guys. I placed this on my wall right behind the monitor because every time I look at it, I question myself. Most important than be poking your hand and counting your fingers is to actually question, is this a dream? But let me show you what I have here. I am that crazy. I am. I placed this right behind my screen. And every time I look at this, I'm like, I wonder, am I dreaming? Oh my gosh, I really want to lucid dream again. What can I do? I don't know. Some people even like tattoo like awake interrogation point like in their hands so they can look at it and be question themselves. I'm not gonna tattoo myself, so you have to keep on like finding ways. Guys, it was so cool. Have you guys ever lucid dream? Let me catch up with the comments. It was such a cool experience. Oh my gosh. And I can't believe. And I didn't remember why when I wake up. I remembered on the next day while I woke up, I was like, I lucid dreamed the other day. It was not today, but I remembered everything. Your dream seems amazing. The white car, it was so crazy. It was so crazy. Night Raven, yes. Maybe we start flying in the room and out the window. Yes, monk. Monk, I think that's the safer way to do that. Yeah, much safer. The kids don't use it. I don't. Guys, this is lucid dreaming. Anyone can lucid dream. We can be lucid. But look how cool that is, guys. We are sleeping for such a long time, our entire lives. And we don't have any control over what happens. You know, we don't, but we can train and we can practice and we can have this experience. And it's so cool. Can you like actually believe like flying and and doing whatever you want in a dream and actually remembering things like as if it happened, you know? It's so cool. You did? How was it, Portal? And then Jack donates again. Well, okay. What would you guys do if you were in a lucid dream? What would you do? What would you choose to do, or where you would like to be? I've been thinking about that because next time I don't know what I'm gonna do. I want to teleport myself to Brazil to the beaches for sure, but I'm like, where should I go? Where should I go? I should have like a plan because the moment I am in a dream, I'm not like, what am I supposed to do? I just do. You know, fairy godmother. Oh my gosh. This is a recipe that I don't even know what to do. But imagine though. You could. It's so crazy, guys. The realization and being like, don't wake up, Noelle, don't wake up, don't wake up. Do not wake up. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. It was so awesome. Oh shit. But Kira, thank you so much for the host. Yeah, guys, I just wanted to share with you because it was so nice. It was so like precious, and I want to do it again. As you can tell, I really want to do it again. It's right there, and I'm like, am I dreaming? Am I dreaming right now? The bottom of the ocean. Oh my gosh, Ranji. You can actually breathe underwater in a dream. How cool would that be, though? To just swim with whales. That would be so nice. Oh my gosh. That's a really nice. You know, I'm really kind of like a bit like scared of like diving even like having like I know people like have a course to do that, and they have like all the things to breathe underwater and stuff, but I'm kind of like, I've heard like some people, some friends saying how it's hard like to to get how to say their certification and doing the course, and situations also that happens with friends underwater. I'm like panicking. I'm like, if I was in your place, I would die. I would just drown. So I feel like I'm a bit scared of doing this, but I love the ocean. I love the sea so much. But I would be so scared to dive in real life. I think it's the coolest thing, but I don't think I'm brave enough. I would be so scared. But in a dream, I can't go. I can dive and I can actually breathe on the water. So if I ever lucid dream again, that would be something I would do. Dive, breathing, not dying. You can fly too. Yes. Oh, flying was so good, guys. Flying was so cool. Can't believe I actually did. And I don't remember flying before in a dream, of course. I don't remember having a dream where I am flying. But that one I intended to fly and I just flew. It was and I remember everything. That's the coolest thing. And I also read it like sometimes lucid dreaming appears even more real than like normal dreams. They are so vivid. I don't know. Maybe because like you were dreaming, so you start paying attention differently to everything. Probably. Anyway, guys, I need to go pee. And when I'm back, we're gonna finish all the songs. All right. I wish you guys, everyone can do that. Start watching videos. Like there are so many videos, and I tried everything. I also tried the meditations, like the induced meditations, where like you put it in your ears, and then you listen to the person like guiding you. I couldn't. I tried many, many, many on YouTube. I couldn't do that. So I think really it's like the reality checks, counting fingers, seeing if there's anything weird, looking to the clock, trying to read something. Sometimes, like, I bet it's really weird. Things are weird in a dream.